Oi!
E aí, Matheus? Tudo bem?
Tudo bom? E aí, como é que tá tudo?
Tudo certo. How's it going here for you at
Wow.
Man United?
Wow, amazing, like come here, start to feel the club, teammates, everything. I hope like I can be adapted faster than I can.
How were the first impressions? Because I know you used to watch Man United growing up as well. So how did it feel being here with the trophies, with all the history?
No, it's like a dream. I come, I don't try to look around the trophy, all the impact. I hope I can build my history here with all the players now, because if you start to think about all the past, you will live the dream, and then always thinking about, I hope like I can put my step in the flow, be very humble, and then, yeah, create the things now.
What made you feel so comfortable so quickly? Because you look very comfortable.
Thank you. I think my teammates, the staff, like all the importance. Then I say always, Ruben have to me to bring me here, the history of the club. I feel already like I have this step. Then always I want, and then I need to do everything to make the dream come true. So from my side, I give everything to feel adapt already, and it's the club that I want to be. So that's helped me a lot to feel already ready for the next steps.
And how would you say the mood is here this season? Because of course, last season when you were at Wolves, things weren't going so well here. How would you describe the mood now at the start of the season?
I try to don't think about the past. Honestly, like was not my past. For me everything is new. I think the mood for the club is amazing. Everyone look forward. Try to always I say the same thing to put the club where everyone thinking about they need to be. And I am only one more to try the same thing. The mood is amazing, and we give everything to put in the stage that you think they need to be.
I'm very curious to know a lot of things about you in this team. So shall we go upstairs,
Yes,
have
of
a
course.
sit down, chat a little? So this is all new as well.
All new.
Yeah.
I'm lucky, huh?
Yes, that's true.
Oh, it's exactly the time then I arrived. So it's amazing to feel this, everything like that. Wow. I still have a lot of things and I don't know. Huh? Look,
yeah?
now is my first time here.
Oh, really? Up here? Yeah.
Yeah, because you come from another side and then you do all the things there. First thing is around there. And it's my first time.
I imagine the facilities for the players are.
Wow, it's amazing. You can see, I think they made videos, everything already. So I sit here. Thank you.
Yes.
And it's amazing to enjoy something like that. I'm so excited to enjoy much more.
Well, it looked very, very good for you against Arsenal. What is it about Man United style that fitted you so well? Because you did really well.
Thank you. Yeah, it's hard to talk about the game because even you think you start to show what you can do, but we lost in the end, and then all the frustration is inside. But have like this side, then you understand this your first game. There's many more things to come in. To adapt already, to feel good in the pitch, feel good in my dream stadium is always something. Then push you forward.
How do you see yourself in the system? Because of course you have this versatility. You can play as the 10, as the 9. So how do you see yourself in the team?
Yeah, it's something. Then Ruben before then bring me here. We chat a lot about that, and I think most of the persons in the football know I can adapt in different positions. But I think my perfect position to play is around the middle, a little bit between both middle and then striker. So number 10, I think this is the position then is the easier to understand behind the forward, and you can create much more space. You can come back to bring the ball and then create and go forward with the ball. I think this is the details and I can adapt. But of course, I think this is the position. Then bring me here was my position there in the Wolves. But always around these positions is something that I feel comfortable, and I hope I can bring some creative things for the team.
But his 10 is a little bit different, right? So what type of adjustments?
Yeah, exactly.
Require?
So we play. It's around 5-2-3. So we always bring the left and the right back forward. We talk like wing backs is something like this, no? So they come back to defend like left and right back, but they attack like a winger. And yeah, I feel like very good because I started to be outside and come inside to understand the game, to create a little bit more around players around the same space, to have like more connections and then created something more. And yeah, I feel very comfortable to play. So it's not the old number 10 then play there in the front of
Classic,
the two, yeah, the classic one, but it's the position then I really love to play there and then feel myself very comfortable.
And from your perspective, what is important in the relationships you have, especially with the other 10 and the striker, and even if it's either Mount or Češko, there are different types of strikers as well. Mount, of course, not being a proper one.
You know, like with Maze, we play. I don't have like a lot of games already, the guys, but Maze some played an incredible play, and then we always like it's very easy to adapt with him. Was the guy then in my first train we train already because the other guys was in the national team and then come later, so I trained him and then we feel like already the adaptation, the connections, and then he's someone very good at the ball. So it's different type of the striker, but some striker then you can connect more and you can create more space. I feel like when I play there, I am like this kind of strikers also. Then come more to play to create more space for the wingers come behind. And yeah, with Češko something like with Češko, Zirkse, and Hajmus also is some players then go more in the box to finalize the play. So I really think it's two types of striker that bring a lot of things to our game. And yeah, it's my job to adapt very soon to them.
To read their movements as well.
Exactly, read the movements to the players, understand me. Sometimes then I bring the ball and then go very fast for the attack, and then they will understand also the times to connect, the times to go in the space. I will understand also the movement of the players. I think this is kind of things then will come with the time, and then we feel like everyone give everything to adapt very fast.
As you mentioned, you guys didn't get the win, but what did you see in that game and also during preseason that makes you think that United can achieve good things this season?
Yeah, I think we show everyone like how we commitment in the game, how we're running, how we are focused to win these kind of games. And of course, Arsenal is one of the best teams in England, and then we show we give everything, and then was nearly to win, nearly to draw the game. And even a lot of persons say we play better. I'm not this kind of guy that play better and lose. I want to win, whatever is the, but I want to win. And I think we show our commitment, to show like our focus in the game. Then we can do everything. We have an incredible manager that knows and give us the opportunity to understand more the game tactically. Tactically is correct word, I think.
Tactically.
Yeah, tactically, exactly. So I think it's a little bit inside of the game, like sometimes when we manage, then we try to understand more inside of the game and adapt for the different occasions. So I really think we show everyone like we are ready for every single battle in the league.
Yeah, you mentioned Ruben, and during your career, you already worked with some pretty good names. You know, you worked with Ralf Rangnick, Nagelsmann, Simeone.
Yeah.
I know you got along really well with Gary O'Neill at Wolves too. So how's it been with Ruben?
Well, Ruben for me is someone, and I always say this, someone that helped me a lot to come here to explain me how will be my position here, how I bring him something that he wants, and I feel very, very adapt for that. Like I feel very comfortable. He's someone that always push me forward. He's a little bit around me to achieve the level that he wants, and then I love that. I love someone then push me a little bit more. We never fight, but we have like some conversation and say and then they say no, it's this, and it's okay, we understand and go forward. But yeah, it's someone then, you know, quality. I think the world will see, and I hope the world will see this in the United, because it's someone that can bring the players and push the players forward. I think this is the best quality of the manager, is put the players in the position and they can show everyone his quality.
Yeah, we're talking about your previous managers, and you're one of those cases that just became pro here in Europe. You didn't play as a pro in Brazil, but then you had Switzerland, Germany, Spain, and you came to England. How do you think that shaped you as a footballer? Because you look very much like the Brazilian stereotype, but it's funny that you had this trajectory here in Europe.
Of course, I think all the countries in the past like teach me a lot of things. Then I can adapt fast in the different countries. You know, even the languages, everything like that, the customs, everything like something. Then build me. I think not only better player but better persons. You know. And when I grown up in Brazil, I need to have the Brazilian side of me. It's like all my friends, all my family. The first contact with the ball was there, and then I feel like all the feeling in Brazilian inside, of course. But how to adapt in Europe game is very different. Like how they have like the connection with the tactic, with the physical, everything like that is something. Then to come here very earlier was. I miss the feeling to play in Brazil, of course, but I feel more ready to feel in shape to adapt in the biggest league in the world.
How many languages?
This is
Come on.
Yeah, I'm shy to say something about that, but I think around five I can talk.
So English, no, and you always complain when you have to speak English, and your English is fine. So English.
I'm this guy.
Yes, you are.
I don't want to say like I speak 5 languages because I always complain to speak other languages. But yeah, a little bit. Yeah. So English, Spanish, Portuguese, and French I speak perfect. I can speak, do interviews, and yeah, Italian I speak a little bit, and German. Yeah, between both.
Yeah.
Both together is one language. Yeah.
We're here, we're talking about how good things are going for you at Man Utd at this very early stage. But when you first signed, there were a few eyebrows raised because there were people who were like, I don't know, maybe he has a bit of a temper. How do you see that?
Honestly, like, I don't really care about, because I think every single thing that I did in the game is to love the game, you know. It's very personal to win the games and then make my team and myself better player, better team, and then achieve some things then maybe the people don't believe we can do. Was the same at Wolves. Everyone say we go down and then we show everyone who can be there and then maybe fight for something more. I think inside of me I always believe in something more, you know. And I think when I bring this for like United now, or maybe for myself, it's something that pushes me forward. You know, of course, we can do mistakes, and I did some mistakes. I'm sorry, I apologize for that, but it's always like in the good intention. You know, I always try to do something good, and maybe I pass a little bit, but always in the good point. So I never put myself in like some questions about my character, about who I am. You know, because inside of me, I know who I am is always for like the good side of the things. And yeah, we are here to learn more, and yeah, I am one of these guys to learn, to don't do more mistakes, but still love a lot the game.
Yeah, but do you see yourself as one of those players who play a bit on the edge? Because there is a good part of this. Of course, you have to know how to manage. To manage this. But do you see yourself as a player who likes playing on the edge?
Yeah, honestly, I like I say. Like how everyone talking about the pressure in this club is my look. I always want to be here, and then of course I understand it's one of the biggest club in the world. National team is the same. Brazil national team is always the pressure there. You know, of course you know. And yeah, it's something. Then if you really know, if you really like dream to come this kind of moments in your life, you need to adapt there. And then I always say like, yeah, the pressure is big, but I always try to feel the pressure like a privilege. You know, I always dream to come here, and then when I come here, I can't have this excuse, the pressure is too much. You know, it's the privilege, and maybe I'll do everything to going well. So I am this kind of player, then love to have the pressure around, honestly, to maybe put yourself underdog. I think it's like English expression, I don't know, but maybe. And yeah, I really like to be this guy, then prove a lot of things for a lot of persons, honestly. Because I did my whole life was like this. I grown up like different region in Brazil, the region, then it's not common to have a lot of players.
The Northeast.
The Northeast, exactly. More than me. It's more common in than Rio and São Paulo, like the big cities in the world, in Brazil. And of course, for me, it was always like that. And then I feel adapt already with all these kind of things.
Yeah. How did you shape yourself into this player who likes a bit of pressure, who embraces, who just has this fire? What do you think were the aspects of your upbringing that made you this way?
This is two different things to say, because I think outside of the pitch I always try to be only myself, like humble, funny guy, try to speak with everyone or respect everyone. And I always think about to learn from everyone. So I think this is some very good things from myself that I always respect and I try to learn to understand and have like this kind of love to give, be happy, talk, smile. I'm this guy, I cannot change it. But when I go to the pitch, like I always know why I'm here. I always know, like when I always think back what the things that I pass in my past that's made me to arrive here. So when I achieve that level, I need to know like all the hard things that I pass in my life build me to be this guy. So these kind of things cannot play against me, need to play with me. So I always try to manage this psychology. It's not easier, but I always try to manage this. And then even something pass wrong, always is moments for the good and for the bad things. You will only need to be yourself and keep in shape, keep the way that you think is the good way, because already you achieve some things and you need to be proud.
Right after you signed for Man United, there was a picture that went kind of viral. Maybe you already know what I'm talking about. The picture, yeah.
Which picture? Wow, this one with Ronaldo, those sweetest.
The lack of goals in that picture.
And with Vini, of course.
Who was in that picture again?
Me, Vini, Ronaldo, and Ronaldinho.
Yeah.
That's not bad picture, huh?
Not a bad picture. How was that?
When I see the picture, I say, what I do here, honestly? I don't know. Yeah, I'm this kind of guy, like, we are all together, and then.
Because I know you get along well with Ronaldinho.
Yeah, with Ronaldinho, always my idol, and then I have some persons in common, then we talk, and he always like send me a perfect advice for my life, for my career, and when I have the opportunity to be there, and then he called me to be in the photo, I say, of course I need to be here, of course. And for myself was the photo, then I will put in my room with Vini, is one of my biggest friends in the football, but he's still like around my generation, and then it's easier like to see Vini like my friend, but Ronaldinho is both idol, what I can say, what I can do in this art, like I don't know what I can talk, I don't have a lot of words. I was like something like that, and Ronaldo said, hey, I know you're not like this, speak a little bit more, and then I start to be there a little bit more comfortable. Ronaldo was my first time then I meet him, and I think it's like I say, I always try to be this guy outside of the football, someone then I respect, try, of course, imagine how many things I learned only to have a conversation with these two guys. But it is kind of things then I always try to bring to myself.
I know you've spoken to Ronaldinho a few times. How was the latest catch-up? Did you mention Man United?
Wow, I say, wow, he's one of the biggest clubs in the world, huh?
Yeah?
He deserves that, honestly. I have the opportunity, and then I don't know if I can say this history.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, but he said like they have like one little history around him and United. And he said, wow, it will be something in my career then. It'll be amazing to play there. It's an unbelievable club. And Ronaldo also said...
He wished to play...
Yeah, he wished to play, exactly.
Here at Man United.
Yeah, he said like, wow, it will be like something then. I will enjoy a lot to play. And they feel like, yes, it's a good move, perfect move. Because if Ronaldo does something like that, I'm already done. And Ronaldo, talking about the histories when he played here, against all the atmosphere around the Old Trafford, everything like that, the fans. And then, I felt inside of me already like, it's my perfect a movie. But after they say like, the check is already there.
Good
Was
people
this-
to get advice.
Imagine, it was
Yes.
perfect people to have this kind of details.
Matheus, always a pleasure to talk
Ah,
to you.
it's reciprocal.
Good luck here at Man United.
Thank you very much. Thank you.